Alright guys, daily drive again. This is on my way back now. We are in the suburbs. I don't know if you guys know these areas, but Hampstead Garden suburbs, lovely part of London. All the houses are like totally different. They not totally different, they just have a little rule that they can't be changed. Can't have fences, can't have anything like that. So a little different view and a little different vibe. You can see this lady, poor lady, struggling with walking, so we're going to keep a nice little distance. No pressure, stay well back from pedestrians at all times, and never even at pedestrian crossings as well. Like, you don't want to pressurize them, you know. So yeah, it's so sad, but always keep your distance. Really, really important. There you go, poor lady. There you go, she's made it. That's it, well done. And then as you go past, just slowly, in case she falls or anything like that. And then we take our time. Coming out, quite blind here. It's going to slowly come out, edging out, just making sure, and then smoothly coming out. So yeah. So have a look there. I mean, all these windows, are, even on the houses, are all old. You can't change them, but it makes it look nice. It's a different feel to all the modern sort of glazing and stuff. So here's a mate of mine. There you go. And then coming up to a little roundabout. It's usually quite tight around these areas, but I think the traffic's gone a bit now, so it should be less traffic or less meeting scenarios, but there's often meeting scenarios around here. So we've got that car coming, got the roundabout rules. He's not blocked or anything, so I'm just going to wait for them, and then off we go. So cars on the left have to wait for me, and there we go. As soon as you're confident enough and you move off, the car that's meant to wait for you will often wait for you. So keep that in mind, it's very important. A lot of students will be complaining or worried that the cars, oh wow, it's so bright, that the cars can't are continuously moving, and they're scared to start moving off because they're like, well, they're coming in front of me, how am I going to do it? But you know, the moment you move off, they know the rule, they're just taking advantage of you, you know. So now we've got a big bus coming, tight space here. I'm going to try and wait back. Well, I'm going to put this blind down, I can't see anything. There you go. Nice, there we go. Don't know if you guys can see because now the blind's down. So good. It's a bit tight. There's vans here, so I'm going to wait for the van to me because he's pulled in a bit, so that's nice. So I can make my way through, and then no rush. Good. And look at the pace. The pace is the key. If you keep it slow, it's so easy to judge, you know, small gaps next to you, because, you know, at high speed, look, if I'm going a bit quicker here, like, I'm worried about hitting this car here on the left, so I'm going to go slowly, take my time, no rush to get in between. With learners, what happens is often it's that gas pedal, they're often like this, look, they're pressing it like that, and so they surge into these scenarios, and it makes it harder for them. So nice gap here, smoothly out, no rush. You just got to take your time. Okay, and control your gas pedal. You know, there's gas control, the accelerator control, and your brake control. Okay, and then you have your steering control. So you got those three things, and you combine them smoothly and do it all nicely. The driving is just too easy. So look, calmly taking my time, going around. I'm not rushing, I'm not going in out like this or anything fancy. Just taking my time. Right, oh, sun's still there, so that's it. Now we've got another roundabout, mini one, and we are checking where? We're checking on the right and in front, and we're looking for blockers as well. So no one's on the right, I don't need to worry about needing a blocker. That car's not signaling, and they were far as well. Another roundabout coming up. Okay, coming up to the end. You probably can't see much, but I'm going to check on the right hand side. We've got those few cars coming, that car's leaving, I'm going to leave as well, and we're going to take the second exit. I'm going to follow it around, and actually I'm going to go right, third exit, because I know there's some traffic. Oh, I should have actually gone around there. Let's see, let me not change my mind suddenly, which is what you're not meant to do. So never ever, if you take the wrong turn or anything like that, no sudden turns. Okay, never ever suddenly go into a road. There's no one around me, so, you know, just kind of never do this sort of thing. It's really dangerous. There could be anything there. Someone's trying to overtake you because they think that you're going that way, and then you suddenly do that. Never do that. You miss a turn, take the next one, no problem. You know, you take the next one, say if you do a U-turn later on, you can go back, there's no problem at all. Okay, this guy is waiting for me. There you go. Nice. Nice gap from here and smoothly out. I was just telling one of my students just now that they were going in really well, they just weren't turning out well enough. So they turned in well but not out well. So let's see, I'll wait here, let's turn in, and then I'm going to leave a gap here, and I'm already turned my wheel. So I usually like to do that sometimes, just so it's like easier to come out, less stressed with the turning. So now I'm already coming out, and I want to leave a big gap from that car, and then I come back. Easy. Never do less turning, because then that's where the problem is. If you do a bit more and there's nothing coming, then you can always turn back. So not a problem at all. Alright, I'm just trying to work out which route I want to take. And I think we shall go... We're going to have to go right. So we're going to go right today. Alright, now, let's see. It's busy on that side, busy on that side. Now, there's no cars coming to us now. And I want to see if I can try and make a move out in a second. They're going to start moving off, and now we've got the van coming, so I'm just going to wait a bit. He's moved in, so now slowly out. I'm going to see if someone's going to let me go. This van driver's nice, and then I'm going out. The other alternative, obviously, what you've got to try and do is make sure it's clear both sides, but sometimes that doesn't always happen, so that's one option there. If you can see it's clear on one side all the way, and if you slowly come out and no one's coming in, then if the driver lets you through, that's not a problem. Now we're going to join the dual carriageway. This is going to be interesting because it's always usually a little bit busy. It seems dead quiet. Why is this traffic not moving? There we go. So normally it takes a while to join, but dead clear ahead at the moment. But there we go. You can see all the cars starting to come through now. See all the traffic on the other side. Now, giveaway signs, angled start. That means we only need to wait for one lane to be clear. Okay, so I'm going to have a look, because if I'm 90 degrees and straight, you need 2 lanes to be clear. So I'm going to have a look. Let's see if you guys can tell when to go. See that blue car van? So he's coming in our lane. The hardest part is working out the lanes. All those cars in the middle lanes. There you go. Perfect. And I'm going to double check in the mirror, make sure I made the right decision, and then I'm off. That's a hard one. You got to work out which lane, but if you're not sure, just be patient. Okay, now what I was saying about the angle is if it's a 90-degree joining in, your car's going to come over this line and then come back, and so you're going to need 2 lanes to be clear on the dual carriageway if you are coming from a side road which is pretty much 90 degrees or perpendicular to it. So bear that in mind. It's very, very important. And if you've got a nice angle start, like a little slip, tiny little mini slip road, then you can kind of just turn out and smoothly join that road without the need for 2 lanes to be clear. So that's something really, really important, really helps. And make sure you don't mix them up, because you cannot you know, sometimes you're gonna have to make sure you know that it's completely clear in both lanes before you join, otherwise it can be catastrophic. So that's just something to keep in mind. I say that a lot, don't I? Keep in mind. But anyway, so yeah, that's it for now. I wish you guys all the best, and I shall hopefully see you on the next daily drive. See you later. Bye.